out. If you got a body, then you better not go out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Neal and Neal podcast. I am Neal.
I'm Neal. Hey, man.
How's it going, man? How have you been this last week, man? It's been going.
It's been going, man. I fuck you, Tom. that Tom Brady roast was really good.
Yes, it was. Oh my god, I had to watch
that.
It
Was from the Tom Brady roast. If you didn't get it, it was fuck you, Tom. Kevin Hart just kept throwing that in. He said he was going to say it all night. Who was your favorite non-comedian roaster on that?
Shit. Non-comedian roaster. I think I will say Belichick did way better than I was expecting him to.
Yeah.
Actually, Edelman, Edelman was actually. I will say Edelman was good. Edelman was definitely good.
Gronk was hard to watch.
I mean, are you shocked?
I was surprised that they gave him as long as they did, unless he just took it because they gave him so much shit, and then he had to get up there, probably like I'm pissed, and then you could tell he kind of looked nervous to me.
Absolutely.
And I was just like, man, leave Gronk alone. I hear he's a really nice guy.
Yes.
But then the glass shot thing.
The shot.
Or shot glass.
So,
But I called it a glass shot because when he busted it, it shot a girl. It shot off, and I think it clipped somebody in the face.
It hit some lady in the face, and she had to sit there the rest of the show. We're just trying to keep herself from, she didn't want to leave, so she's just trying to keep herself from bleeding the rest of the damn show.
I want to go party with Gronk, but I don't want to go party with Gronk. Like, I want to party with him for the first 45 minutes to the hour of when it starts, and then be like, okay, I'm not going to bed now.
Here's the thing. You don't want to be there for the turn.
Right.
Because
everybody knows
it's
the
always
turn.
fun, and then at some point, because it's Gronk, he's gonna want to keep going. You're like, oh fuck, we're built. We party very different now. He's like, we're 12 beers in, bro. Like, I'm not trying to do another 12. You're just like, no, you're not.
I think I agree. Well, Bledsoe was really good too. Like Bledsoe.
Okay. Yes.
I feel so bad.
I've always felt bad for him.
Because what did he lose his starting job 3 times? I know twice because Romo and Brady.
But
didn't he?
In between, he went to. I can't remember where he went in between New England and Dallas.
He looked old.
Because he was old when Romo took his job.
Okay, first of all, sir.
Well, when he lost it
the
to
age
Romo?
that he probably went in at the time for Romo is our age. So
that's what I'm saying. And
you're calling us old as shit.
For the NFL?
For the NFL,
yes.
Okay.
Actually,
that time.
Yes. Actually, that's something that's been bothering me about professional sports nowadays, too, are these guys who, back when we were growing up at this point, if they were still in the league, they would be like role-playing bench guys. But these guys they're 37, 38 years old, still in the league, starting. Like, this is crazy to me.
The league rule changes have made it so that I think quarterbacks have been able to have a longer career, which is, I still think, good for the NFL because you want to see the greats throw dimes to, you want to see 50, 60-yard bombs as long as you can. You don't want to have a stagnant, like where half the NFL is just dog shit quarterbacks. I mean, for NFL standards, like you want the Bradys and the Mannings and the Rodgers to stay.
But I guess to me, that's what kind of makes the league, because you're like, all right, yeah, let's see because it used to be in the league, you would have like maybe 5 to 6 guys that were like, these are like top tier of the league guys, and everybody else after that was like.
I think you can still say that there's 5 to 7 guys that are top tier.
But that whole middle of the pack guys
are
sticking around for 12 years.
That's because
those middle of the pack guys used to just cycle in and out until you had another.
I
top
think you're
5
starting
guy.
to see that change though in the NFL because there's a lot of guys that have gotten drafted 1, 2, 3 overall, and they're just like, this guy sucks. We're moving on, and we'll just take a chance at the draft of getting a mobile quarterback who, like,
I don't know,
with the
but
rule
good
changes
enough.
that they've been though, it's allowed quarterbacks to be more mobile and run because they're protected more. So you get, you just
Like I guess like I'm just gonna use Kirk Cousins as an example. Kirk Cousins has
Well-
never been a top 5 quarterback. Would you agree with that? He's been good.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
good.
he's
He's not a
not-
bad
no.
quarterback, but he's been good. He's been solid. But you would never put him.
You're
at,
saying at any point of his career,
would
top
you
5?
Would you put him as a top 5 quarterback in the league at any point in his career? I wouldn't.
No, but I could put him as a top. Okay, you caught me on the spot, but I
mean,
would
would
have
you
to go
put
back.
it- would you-
I'd say he'd be a top. There's at least a season.
There's a few
or
seasons he would be
multiple
top 10.
Where he'd be top 10. Absolutely.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Like a few seasons, I'd say he's
Yeah.
like 7 to 8
Right.
best quarterback in the league. But it hasn't been his whole career. But look, now he's what, 34 now?
Something like that.
He's
Yeah.
like 34, 35, just signed a 4-year deal. And I guess he wouldn't have been able to, at this point, yeah, he would have been one of those guys. He was a solid quarterback for most of his career. Now at 34, 35, he's retired. But no, he's got another 4-year deal
Yeah.
that he's likely going to
Yeah.
play out.
Oh, for sure.
And so it's like, or if he took it back in the day, it would be for way less. He wouldn't be getting $100 million guaranteed.
You saying back in the day?
Back, well,
Or
not
like-
yeah,
like
well,
with
the equivalent,
quarterbacks?
the equivalent
Yeah.
of the 100.
The equivalent of back in the day.
Yeah,
You don't think Alex Smith? I get the white boys mixed up. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins. Are you saying he wouldn't? I'm trying to see where.
So
you're saying
he's
he wouldn't be
he's
a
getting
top 10
paid.
quarterback.
He's getting paid, I think, in the top 5 per year for quarterbacks right now.
right, but
which
you're
is
saying
new.
you're saying that because he got paid like a top. Is that
Yeah,
he
he's getting
did?
paid like a top 5. He's never really been a top 5. And he's 34 years old. And back in the day, no team would pay that much for an old quarterback who was just good but not great for most of his career.
Well,
It'd have been
yeah.
like, it would have been, middle of the road. You're getting paid middle of the road for between all quarterbacks. Yeah, come in, help us win. He shouldn't be. They're sticking around for way too long, being able to command way too
It's-
much money nowadays. To me,
But it's just a different league. Like we grew up with watching a non-salary cap league, but then
But
you
it's
look
not- here's the thing, though.
But right now though, you've got teams that they're taking the Rams method of going, well, I think we need this guy. If we get this guy, we could probably win a Super Bowl. And then if they don't, they're just like, let's just cut him and move on. Is what the league I think has turned into.
but it's not just the NFL. It's the NBA. Look at the NBA. James Harden
Mm.
still relevant. LeBron 38 still relevant.
He's not relevant anymore.
Hold on. You're. I mean, you're gonna tell me he's.
outside of being LeBlame James because
I
that's
mean,
all
but he's
he did
starter. He makes
he-
everybody. You can't tell me there's not an NBA analyst out there that will argue with you to say that if a LeBron, because I think he's about to be,
No, you're right.
he might end up
He's-
signing with the Lakers
He's
again.
he's all right.
But he goes to any other team, he makes that team better.
No, he does.
Signif-
Well,
I mean, you gonna tell me he doesn't? He's 38
okay.
years old.
All right. Yes, actually, I do think that if you put him on the Mavericks today,
Okay.
he makes that team worse. Because one, I don't think Kyrie and LeBron yeah, I can actually say if you put LeBron James on the Mavs, that chemistry could get blown up.
Okay.
Possibly.
Minus chemistry. I'm talking just basketball
But no,
standpoint.
you put him on the
guess. Okay.
Mavericks. I do not think they are the team that they are because I've always kind of thought that about LeBron James is that he's out there yelling at refs and this and that and the other. And then when he does lose, it's everybody else's fault except for his. But when they win, it's always his fault. Or it's always, it's his fault that they won.
Mm.
So I don't think you put him on Denver or the Mavericks or there's a lot of teams now. I don't know if you at 39 going on 40, I don't know if you take him on.
I mean, the Lakers still want him. They're still looking to pay him max deal. So he's looking at
Yeah.
another $100 million contract at 38 years old.
He's still going to put butts in the seats. He's still going to sell. They're going to still sell. But you asked me, does he make a team better if you put him on there? And my answer is no.
Okay.
Because
Hot take from Neal. LeBron is washed.
I mean,
Oh shit.
not washed, but like I think he does need to retire.
I mean, but that's a lot of guys. They're like, I can tell you right now, they're like,
But do you think Kirk Cousins needs to retire the way he's played?
no, like not man. But see, that's what's bothering me. Like, it's bothering me seeing people defy age for this long. Like, you shouldn't be 34 still looking at playing like another 5 years in the league.
And I'm with you. And
Like, this is
I agree.
crazy to me.
Like LeBron playing it, putting up the points and the stats. If we're just talking purely stats, what he's doing is insane.
This was unimaginable when we were kids. A guy at that age still being this good.
This good.
I mean, but look at James Harden. I think is like 36, still putting up points.
But LeBron did come out at 18. Like he's almost played.
His body should be
22 straight.
destroyed by now.
Yeah, but we got better nutrition. We got better health and conditioning. Like back in the day, man, they'd be like, slap a fucking ice pack on it and go walk it off, pussy. But yeah, I do think LeBron James, I think he's done enough. He's going to be one of the all-time greats. But bro, just
I need to see some. Here's about some new stars. There are new stars that don't need to be constantly eclipsed by some of these older players that are still in the league to me.
I know we're here in Dallas. I think they play either tonight or tomorrow. But like, hey, Luka's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Luka and the Mavs and Kyrie I'm sorry, but let's be real. That's Luka's future team. He's younger. Kyrie's in his 30s. Love what Kyrie is doing here. Man, are we gonna have a run? Are we gonna have a run at the championship again?
Well, look, can I ask you something?
No.
So, has there been a team since the Jazz with Stockton that's gone this long being run by a good white dude? Like, where like a good white dude was like the main.
Yeah, the 2011 Dallas Mavericks.
That's what I'm saying. Like no. That's what I'm saying. The Mavericks have gone from Dirk to Luka.
Yeah.
For the last. So when did
Well,
Dirk get
they had Nash, Dirk.
That's what I'm saying.
Nash should have still probably stayed here longer. But
I mean, it's what 2005. From 2005 to 2024. We're going on 19 years of a single team being led by different white men.
And you know
the league.
why?
This is crazy to me.
Why?
And it's not the 80s.
Right, but you know why I think we don't get called out as being racist for it? It's because they're European.
Ooh.
Because look at what happened with the Celtics when it was Bird and all the other white dudes that they had, but they were... I think they were all... Yeah, they're all American.
They're all American dudes.
They're white dudes.
Yeah, just corn-fed white dudes. I mean, he was from Indiana. Shit.
Man.
I mean, and then you had the Jazz, and then you're like, all right, it's fucking Utah. Of course, you're going to have Jock Stockton hold a second. You got the one black dude.
Though.
You did have Malone, but the whole team ran through Stockton.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't tell me that whole offense.
You said that racism is funny.
I didn't. Yes,
oh wait, no. You said it's fine.
It's fine if it's funny. If it makes me laugh, there's a good chance I might let it slip.
Yeah, and so back to the roast. I don't know how the fuck we got on LeBron James and
yes,
but they don't give a fuck anymore. Now I'm not gonna say it because I still have a corporate job, but I haven't heard the R word so many times on television. In what, 15 years?
Dude, yeah. I mean, the amount of times they called Gronk retarded.
I can't say that, but that was not me.
Oh, my God.
That was... No, I'm kidding.
And the amount of gay jokes was hilarious. Like, it was like a straight-up locker room. I was like, this is great.
Kevin Hart was right. I don't know what was up with all the white dudes in the dick jokes. Like, that was an obscene amount of dick jokes. And then Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Like that. I've been around and seen so much so much worse and heard so many
But no, I'm
more.
saying for a roast, I was like, man, the white dude's just got dick material, just dick joke material. And then can we talk a minute about? I think that was Ben Affleck on the roast.
Yeah.
Did you not see him? Did
Yeah.
you not?
Wait,
Were we watching the same show?
hold on. Did I miss that part? I don't remember. I heard about Ben Affleck at the roast, but I was like, didn't understand what everybody was talking about.
He looked, in my opinion, awful. Like it's plastic surgery, bro. Like he's gotten his shit done up.
He
And
passed the point. He hit the uncanny valley with the plastic surgery.
I mean, he looked on like you knew it was Ben Affleck, but it was like kind of when we were talking about Cardi B before and after the other day, and
or like back how Little Kim turned herself into
Lil'
a
Kim
fucking
too.
doll.
Not that, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't
Okay.
that bad. But you could just look it up. Look
Hold on.
up Ben Affleck, Tom Brady.
I'm checking this out.
Because he looked off, and I've never been around people that do a bunch of coke, but on the internet, people were coming out and saying that he looked coked out of his mind. It was a lot of rambling. It just seemed like something was off. You see him?
Yeah,
him?
he looks.
He looks different.
Yeah, he does. He looks off for
If you
some
look
reason.
at the Duncan commercial that he did with Brady and whoever, he didn't look bad. Like, I mean, he's aging, of course, like as we all do, but I didn't think he needed plastic surgery. And then you look at this.
I'm trying to figure out. He looks like somebody to me. I don't know why he looks. I can't get my. See, in one picture, he kind of looks like he kind of looks like Jerry Seinfeld, and like, hold on, let me show you.
He looks like a.
So in
I
this
can't say
picture,
that.
why does it default to Yahoo? Okay, anyway, he looks like Jerry Seinfeld in this picture, but then like down here, hold on, where did it go? He kind of looks like Tim Robbins to me.
I don't know, man. He
doesn't look like Ben Affleck.
Right. It looks off.
Did they AI Ben Affleck or some shit?
You've got to go now. You need to go and watch that because it's uncomfortable.
Oh
it's,
my god!
it's.
I'm gonna have to go.
It
watch
was
that
the
part.
second. No, it was the first most awkward. I thought Gronk was awkward. Ben Affleck one was pretty awkward. Tony Hinchcliffe.
Hinchcliffe.
I always have a hard time with his name. I know he does kill Tony. Didn't really watch a lot of it just because of that one part that I saw from the roast. I'm hooked. I gotta go.
Oh, you got to check out the Cam Patterson clips. There's another guy. Oh shit, what's his name? Who always does is a black dude, kind of a fatter, bigger guy.
I know who you're talking about. He's always vaping on stage.
Yes, and
He
we'll
got-
roast with him roast Tony back and forth.
Damn,
yes.
what is his name? Because he's not
really
too
funny.
long ago. He got a lot of people walked out of his show because he made a George Floyd.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Something about paying him with the $20 bill and like, it was. I've heard worse.
Yeah. Well, he's if I remember right, he's from Alabama.
Yeah.
So I think, hold on, damn it! Now I'm over here spreading all this misinformation about this dude.
I know. He's probably from Oregon. While you're looking that up,
Yes.
wanted to say, so we talked last week about the Helldivers 2 thing with Sony and their PSN network debacle. Yeah, as soon as we recorded that, they came and pulled that shit back. So they were like, we just playing because somebody didn't clearly think that through. They were like, yeah, because what I think happened is that Steam started offering refunds.
Oh shit! Okay.
And I wonder if that is kind of a setup deal where it's like, well, we'll refund them. We have no problem doing that. But the money's coming from Sony.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how Steam works, but I'm kind of thinking they buy license to X game, then charge customer X amount of dollars, and then send money to Sony per whatever. But then they also have it the flip side around where they can pull but however, if we offer a refund, we're pulling it from y'all's bank account.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
they probably were like, hey, before you do all these refunds, give me 5 minutes. And then they went, they ran back and said, yeah, so Steam's offering. Okay, we were just playing. We're not going to let you have to link an account.
Hell no. David Lucas is the guy's name.
David Lucas is funny. I like when he roasts people. His just regular stand up. I've seen him
Yes.
I've seen him on Kill Tony, but I've also seen him just do his regular stand up. Man. These ladies that be getting after him, he don't give no fucks
At all.
Don't be fucking with him. But
Okay,
yes.
he's from Georgia. Sorry.
Okay.
He's from Georgia.
Alabama, Georgia.
They're close.
It's close.
I was literally a state away.
Yeah.
So
If you can fit all of your
wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong David Lucas.
Huh? Do I need to look up who this black man is for you?
I just pulled up some random David Lucas.
Oh, well,
And I
yeah.
was like, 74. Wait, and as soon as I read it, I was like, wait,
Oh,
74 years old? What the shit is happening?
You had the right name, you just didn't have the right David Lucas.
Yes. I was like, this is wrong. Oh, my God.
74-year-old beet farmer.
Yeah. It's some old fucking senator from Georgia or some
Of
shit.
course. Oh, so you don't know if David Lucas is from Georgia.
No, hold on. No, I'm almost positive.
Look up David Lucas.
Oh, man. See, this is going to bother me now.
I gave you the filler with the Helldivers. Like, I set that up for you to just try to fill something in.
I'm trying. This motherfucker, he's not huge yet, so then, he doesn't have a bunch of stuff.
Just look up David Lucas Kill Tony.
I did. But it's not like they got his whole fucking bio.
Oh, I do
Watch
have-
you
I do
watch you
have
pull
my
this up
phone.
and get it in like.
I do have my phone.
Oh, you know what? This is why. Because my fucking shitty, for some reason my laptop defaulted to Yahoo, and I was like, why am I not
David
getting?
Lucas is an American comedian known for his appearances on All Def and Kill Tony.
Go ahead.
I have
Go ahead. Go ahead. What else was there?
He was Macon, Georgia. Macon, Georgia.
Okay.
Started acting at a very early age.
Okay.
performing
Oh,
in
I
numerous
was right.
stage
Okay, I
plays
said
at the
Georgia.
Macon Little Theater.
I
I don't know if I'm saying that right, but well, see, maybe that's not, because now I got 1937 David Lucas. No, this has got to be.
See? Bam! I told you.
Are we sure that his name? Damn it! I'm so sorry, David Lucas. If you're watching,
like everybody just watches. Let's just fuck up this guy's bio. Oh my god! See,
Now-
I told you it's not so fucking easy, Neal.
it says that he was. So I'm just gonna say.
I know
that
he's
he
from the
was.
South. That's all I know.
I think he's from. I think you're right.
So-
If he's not, come on the show. We'll talk about it. We'll get it all straightened out. But speaking of that, how I found that quickly is because I'm just no. I got a Google phone. I got the Pixel, and I can do a little thing. It does a little search chat, generated AI. The reason I bring that up, I'm tired of all these women telling me, "Well, I ain't never gonna date a man if he got an Android." I'm like, "Thank you," because you've told me everything I need to know about you in that one sentence.
I don't. Okay, I truly do not understand the logic behind. I can't have any. Is it green boxes?
It's a green box or some shit.
I
like
can't
that.
have
don't
any
know.
green boxes in my text thread. It's like,
That's the number one reason that I get is like, well, you have green text boxes and you can't afford a real phone. Bitch, this is a real phone, okay? This is a
what
real.
the fuck does a green text box have to do with the goddamn relationship with you?
It
Like,
doesn't. But
that
that's
is
what I'm saying.
insane to me.
That for you to say that immediately is like, well, thank you, because I now I don't need to ask you any more questions about you at all.
That's the male equivalent of, oh well, she had a weird toe. I can't be with no bitch with a weird toe. Like that's
Oh,
that's
no,
the type
it's the-
bullshit.
it's the-
like she had
it's
the one toe longer than the big toe.
than the big toe. It's like that's what's got you fucked up about her.
Yeah, like that's that type of bullshit.
So what you saying is you could have a celebrity crush. You love this woman like she is your number one, but she got that going on with her toe. You out.
I feel like anybody who says shit like that, like male or female, that kind of stuff, either A, you are just lying and don't have a good reason on why you don't want to date this person, or you're just the shallowest motherfucker to a point. Because I guarantee you, Jason Momoa walks up with a goddamn flip phone, ain't no chick gonna be like, nah, get out my group text.
If Tom Brady
right.
pulled out a cricket phone,
Yes. You pull out
ain't nobody gonna say shit.
you know what I'm
What's
saying?
the that's the one that's got not the cricket, the grasshopper. Whatever.
Oh
the big
yeah,
numbers
the
on
big
it.
one for fucking for
Elderly
80-year-old people with the big ass numbers.
It
and
looks
shit.
like a big ass TI calculator you pulling out of your pocket, and then it flips
Yes.
open, and it's
Oh.
got buttons this big on it.
Oh, I remember that. Damn thing.
But speaking of shit like that, your wife, she showed
Oh
me.
shit, what my wife do?
Well, she showed me that Pop the Balloon that's been getting real
Yes.
popular on YouTube.
Yes. You know who
Man.
got? Hold on. You know who got her in that show?
Probably you.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know I fucking did.
Probably you. You like, baby, come look at this shit.
Yes. So for those who don't know, there's
Yeah, tell them what Pop the Balloon is, and tell them the honest truth about what Pop the Balloon. Actually, you want me to tell them what Pop the Balloon is?
All
It's a
right.
bunch. Okay. Because you already know where I was gonna go with it.
Oh shit! All right. So basically, it's a dating show where one person will walk out, male or female. So if a guy walks out, there's like maybe 6 to 8 women standing in a line.
No, there's 10 women.
Is it 10?
There's 10 women, but 6 to 8 of them have kids.
Hold on. Now you're just jumping ahead.
I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not.
Okay, there's like, okay, let's say there's 10 women. All of them have a balloon. Whenever they're just like, nah, I'm out on this dude,
Oh,
they'll
yeah,
just
they
sit
just
there and
pop
pop their balloon. And the ego,
Women
dudes
are the
would
worst
walk,
on that show.
women and
Women are
men
the,
both.
no,
They'll
no,
walk out.
No, the women are the worst on that show.
Okay,
'Cause
actually,
that
yeah, you
little-
don't really see the guys do it unless the girl is a
Yeah.
little bit on the heavier side. You don't really hear a bunch of dudes
not
just popping
that
it like
one. The one show, the first show that
Oh.
y'all showed me, that little short king came out, and he was probably
that. It's like
5'5" with his
No.
5'8" my ass. He was 5'6" at best with his J's on. Okay, and 9 out of 10 of them women,
As
it
soon as
sounded
he
like-
stepped on that goddamn,
as soon as he put a foot out, you hear pop, 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 pop.
every single one of them just
Hold on,
popped
hold on.
that goddamn
It was like you heard. Pop. It was one more. One more at the end. She's
Oh,
like,
the delayed
"Ah."
one.
Yeah, because it was a bunch of. Pop, 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 pop,
They
pop.
all just it's like a goddamn like fire, like somebody threw a bunch of black cats on the ground. You just pop 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 pop, and you're just like, and then he's like,
Damn.
and she's like, oh, okay.
The host,
It's like, shit.
I forget her name, but she is so sweet. She is like, oh, well, let's go down here to the one balloon that wasn't popped and let's see what she has to say. Hi, how are you? And she's just, but in my head, I'd be like, damn, bro, just fucking go to the back. Oh, shit. And we're back. Okay.
Oh,
so
my God.
don't get so animated with it. But yeah, that was fucked up. That's fucked up.
Oh, but it's and some of the reasons I do like it though. Some guys will get on there, and the one I showed you, this guy was just the pettiest dude I have ever seen, because he pops his balloon and he comes walking out. He's like, "Yeah, I mean, you look great and all, but you know, you got something going on with your knee right
Oh,
there."
with the knee.
And you
He's
need,
like, he was like, but right there? I don't know what the fuck's going on there, girl, but you got something on your knee.
you need to moisturize that or something. I was like,
he put his
damn.
hand, you need to moisturize that.
I think she said she had fallen a couple days
So she'd
before and
fallen and
scraped her
stabbed
knee
it or
up.
something like
And
that.
that dude was like, "What's up with your fucking knee?"
She said that, and he goes, "Still though, it looked a little ashy. It looked a little crusty. Like you could have done something with that, bitch. Put a Band-Aid on it."
Oh man. And then the amount of people though that come on this that get just if you got kids, just don't even go on this show because it's crazy.
No.
How many times has no?
One of the main questions that the guys ask is, do y'all have kids? Now, some of them immediately said, that's my deal breaker. But not all. They just asked.
Yep.
But just from the sheer question of asking, you say,
Yep.
And he's like, I just want to know. Like, I just want to know. And then there was one girl who said she may or may not be able to have one or more. And a lot of dudes pop that balloon too. So
that's what I don't know. All I know is I have yet to see anybody with kids make it on the date because
yeah.
When?
We saw the one girl. She had. Remember when she said she didn't want more kids, but she had kids, but they were older.
Because she popped her balloon and then she brought it back.
Bad.
Yeah, okay. I forgot about
she
that.
Took it back.
The one.
I know. But no, I think it's just going to show is that it's younger. They're under 30. The most of the contestants on the show. No.
Oh, I've
the
seen
2 or
dudes.
3 I showed that were.
I've watched plenty.
29 and
So,
up.
they range from like 38, 39 to like 22, 23.
Well, I've seen like 3 of the ones where they were in their 20s, and that's what I'm saying is you're seeing that just from those episodes, the men are not wanting women that already have children.
Yeah.
Because they want children of their own.
Oh yeah.
And then it's kind of like the other way around is like a lot of these women are like, I've already got 2-3 kids. I don't want any more. And then the guy's like, well, I ain't started yet, so pop, And then you get the other ones that are like, yeah, girl. I just want to know, like,
those low energy dudes. I just want to run in there and kick them out of that show.
So, I mean, like, you look pretty and all, man. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, we can kick it. You straight, you good looking and all, but I mean,
What's even better, as he's doing that,
that's not what I asked you.
The host is so good. She's got to be like talking to this goddamn mic. She's like, because he's like here and talking low and into his hands, and she's like, please talking to this damn mic. My god,
she has to because they're so low energy.
Yes.
Even as turned up as the mic that they have, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, we could go out. I asked you where you live. Like, where'd you grow up?
Yes.
I mean, that's not really important, girl. Look, what's important is you can see the dudes at a third. Or actually, you can see both sides of it.
I mean, here's what I've noticed most of the time, a lot of the men are older. Most of the men on there are like I've seen a lot of 35 to 38-year-old guys on there, and then most of the women are between like 24 to like at least. Actually, you know what? I take that back. They run the gamut on the women too. As far as the line, as far as the line goes, like most of them I've seen a few 34, 35-year-old women.
I mean, she may just have it wide open to the point where, like, if she can find X amount of contestants for X number of people for this person,
there's been a couple guys on there. I think guy was like 24, woman was like 35, and dude was like, "I'll date you if you don't want to pop that balloon because of this age gap. Girl look good for 35." I was like, "Dude, do you, bro?"
35 and 24.
Mm-hmm. You don't like it, Neal?
No. Because when he's 29, she's gonna be 40.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't get better looking with age. Like, you still gonna be. You're not even gonna be in your 30s. She already gonna be in her 40s.
Okay, sugar mama, bro. This is the early investment.
Was she though?
I don't know. She seemed to have her stuff together. I don't think she had kids. Or no. I think she had kids, but they were grown. Didn't want any more kids.
34. She got grown kids at 34.
Or maybe she was 38 and had grown kids because I think she had kids
38
young.
and 24. That's even worse.
She was like in her. She was deep. She was like in her mid 30s, and she had a kid already. But I think he was like out of the house or something like that. And she
God
was,
dang.
yeah. She said, she was like, I had kids real young. I'm through raising my kids. I don't want no more. And they out the house.
I mean, I don't know. I would not. I'd be like, bro, you 24, man. You don't. He don't know what the fuck to do with no 38-year-old woman.
Maybe she gonna teach him.
She gonna groom him.
Teaching, grooming.
That's different.
But damn.
Every time she ring a bell, he's just gonna ask for a mint. Don't even know why.
You know who I realized though? One of our good friends, could
What?
not be on this show.
I couldn't be on this show.
Oh, I know you couldn't. You could be on this show because I think you would just
Because I'm white.
No, you could
Oh.
be on the show.
It'd
be a good
because I'm white.
Nah, I
Did
think
they
it'd be
have
good
a
because
white-
you would
have
go
they
off
had-
on some of these women. You'd be like, "I'm sorry, what?" You
Well,
would immediately you would argue with.
Our good friend Elle said that I'd walk out. She said every balloon would get popped as soon as I walked out, and I'm like, that's racist.
Actually,
I'm white.
so speaking of that,
Have they had anybody that's not white on the show yet? They have.
so
Not
no,
mixed. I'm talking like
So there's a second Pop the Balloon show. It's in Orlando.
because the first one's in Phoenix.
Yeah, this one's in
I
Orlando.
didn't know there was that many black people in Phoenix to have a show like that. Because God damn, I mean, Phoenix is not somewhere I think is like, oh yeah, there's a lot of black people in Phoenix,
I wouldn't have guessed either.
right?
So
It's hot here.
yeah,
It's
Fuck that.
hell over there.
hell no, couldn't do it.
Hell. I was there. It was 118.
No, I'm not. I'm not coming into work today. My car's on fire.
My
No.
shoes.
My shoes melted from the parking lot to the door.
I stood still for longer than 15 seconds, and my rubber of my shoes melted.
God.
Glue came on.
Ac-
Okay, so we had a good friend.
But-
we got a good friend.
Okay, so two things. Well, our good friend,
Mhm.
I don't want to put that, but hates balloons. Terrified of
Oh.
balloons. Could not. I was talking to her. I was like, as soon as you walk out there, you would hear the first few pops and you would just freak out.
Is this the same one that hates guns and wants guns to go away, but wants to shoot a gun, but doesn't like balloons because she's scared of loud noises, but still wants to shoot a gun?
Exactly.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Exactly. that follow that confusing logic. You know exactly who our friend is.
She got so fucking pissed at me as I was throwing those little bitty poppers. You know, the little.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
I will fucking murder you. You do that again. And I walked away and threw it over my back. Went inside.
Oh shit.
And
Okay.
I don't think she understands. Like that little pop is not
Even
anything
with
compared. No.
the ear protection,
No,
the
she-
kick, and all that. Yeah, it was like they're not gonna handle that. But the one in Pop the Balloon
Okay.
Orlando. There's a male host.
Oh,
They had a Hispanic guy on there. Great job. A lot of women like him. One of those girls, pop. Okay, why didn't you? Why'd you pop the balloon? What is it about him that just made you, wanna dip out? He was like, I don't date outside my race, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, ooh, this is one of those things you cannot say the other way.
Like,
you like if this was a white woman on this show, because they've had white girls on the show,
yeah.
and there's a black dude walks out and she pops it, and she's like, I popped my balloon on you while you look and sound awesome. I don't date outside my race. I was like, that very different connotation. Black woman saying it to the Hispanic guy, very different than a white woman saying it to anybody.
Well, it's because, yeah, I mean, if you're black and you say, I prefer to date with the inside of my race, this is my opinion, okay, because I'm not white. I mean, I'm not black. I get it confused from time to time. Look, if you're a minority and you say it, it's really a preference. If you're white and you say it, you're a fucking racist. And that's truth. Because, well, I mean, okay, if you want to fight me on it, like, what?
I guess I can't get mad if you were to just say like, I just don't find like black dudes attractive. I can live with that
But it's not. It shouldn't. No, I don't think it should be because
because I mean because it
when you
makes
say something like, "I prefer to date within my own race."
yeah.
Most of the time, that person, regardless of race,
Mhm.
that's all they're hanging out with too. That's all they do.
Ooh.
That's the culture that they're associated
Also
with.
true.
And I ain't about that. So when you say something like that, regardless white, black, Asian, I don't care.
Oh, there are certain things that you can't take me to.
Huh?
Yeah, I'd assume there's certain things that you can't take me to now. If I'm saying something like that now, I don't hang out with those people. Now you can't take me around here, or there because I'm not doing
like my inner circle is gonna make you extremely uncomfortable.
it.
Out just because of the fact that they're not blank.
Mm.
Well, unless you are that blank. Then if you're that blank, you make them comfortable. But then there's other blanks there. Am I making sense?
I think so. Maybe
If you were black, if I was dating a black chick, and then she would probably be okay.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
like, if a white chick was like,
I only date that.
prefer to only
Oh
date-
yeah, and then she starts dating you. She's gonna get super uncomfortable super fast.
Could you imagine some of the conversations that some of our inner circle
Oh.
bring up around a woman who is white who doesn't like anybody except for white people? Not that I would
Neal?
ever date a
Neal.
white. Yeah.
Neal.
You want me to go find her and
Yes.
set it up?
Yes, I
You
do.
were trying to get a white woman murdered.
I'll protect the what. I just want to see our friend. I just want to see their mind explode or them go off because I can only imagine the conversation that would happen. And I want to see the train wreck of a conversation this would turn into.
Should try to have those two logics just go,
Boom!
and then we're back in the back just going, y'all are both wrong. Like, just stop it.
I want to
Stop it.
see it so bad, Neal.
I actually did come across a dating profile one time. First thing, I prefer capital to date within my own race.
Oh shit!
I think I talked to Sandy about this. She was like, and I was like, okay. Well, the next step down was the cell phone thing.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, that's
blue
Yeah.
text only kind of shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
God.
you could get, I don't know, Eduardo or Damon or whoever could be like, I make $1 million a year. I'm a great cook. I work out 5 days a week. But because he's black.
Black and an android, man. Too disqualified.
right. But he has an Android.
I can
drives
look
a
past you
Lotus.
being black, but the android's just
That's the
that's
dumbest
one
fucking
step
thing.
too far.
That's dumb as fucking thing. And then I'm gonna be the one ending up showing you how to work that new motherfucking phone anyway.
Oh, God,
and I don't
yes.
even know. I don't even have an Apple.
And you're just like, oh, see what Apple can do now? It was like, oh, what this phone's been doing for the last 5 years?
That
it
is
can do now.
that is the one thing that like I like to have that conversation because I've heard it multiple times, and then I'll go and show them what my phone can do, and they're like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Yeah." You're pissed off about a chat box color.
Yeah.
That's about as dumb to me
Mm-hmm.
as saying that I only want to date my own race.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing about that too that I love is like everybody's like, oh, you don't have any real chargers here. All you got are these stupid Android chargers. And then what do they go and switch to?
USB-C.
They go and
Yeah.
switch to USB-C.
Yeah, you know how many USB-C chargers I got laying the fuck around just because everything I buy comes with a USB-C now?
Mhm.
Oh, you need a box of USB-C cables? I got one right over there. You need an Apple charger? Those little fucking things that... Why is it that every person I see with an Apple charger, the cables are hanging out the end of it, and it's like half the plastic is broken off the end of it too? Because those things cost $79.99 probably or something, and then they can't afford to keep buying the one thing that they need to charge, or two. If you, I think the iPad's the same.
Yeah, it's the same charger. Yes, it's same, like up
But
until
it's
now.
that one charger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I lost my USB-C cable. What am I gonna do? There's a box.
Oh, I will say so.
Oh.
Speaking of the dating show and you being on it, so yeah, I mean, we should do we need to take a trip to Phoenix since now you are newly single now. So should we find
yeah,
you?
Real newly. It's been over a month, but
Okay.
yeah, it's I just again, I think just because I'm white, I'm out. Like,
I don't know. Now I got to go back through and watch a bunch of them because they had to have had at least one white guy.
no. I don't
Come do the
care
show.
that it's like I don't have a problem with other.
I need you to break the color barrier on this, Neil.
I'm fine.
If there is one, I'm gonna need you to break. We're gonna have to take a trip to Arizona so Neil can be the first white man on Pop the Balloon.
I mean, it's fine, but I'm just saying that crowd. The shows that I watch, I didn't see anybody else that was black. So I'm just like, I don't want to be you're not black, you're white. Pop.
I'm just saying, Neil. We've been telling you for a while now. You need to date a black woman, and so I'm just.
You also told me that exact same night how big of bullies that black women were.
No.
You said
That was. I agreed with Cat Williams. Is what I did.
Oh yeah, well that new Cat Williams.
Cat Williams said black women were bullies, and I said I could not argue against him.
Yeah, and you know who else agreed with you? All the black women in the room that were watching it with us. They went, "That's true. That is true." And I was like, maybe I need a second guess. Outlook on, because I can't be having swings thrown at me. Like I can't have that. That's not.
See, there's a different kind of bullying. There's it's not that I'm gonna push you. It's just like, no, hey, we're not doing that. We're doing this. No, it's like, all right, like you ain't.
If that's what.
All I said was like, hey, should we go and do this instead? Like, why you gotta come at me like that?
And then I'm gonna be like, who the fuck you talking to? And then I'm gonna get hit, and then I don't want that to happen.
I will say, at least now, and you tell me, I've learned this in every relationship. There is those shows that you watch with your partner that you, under no other circumstances, would you ever watch this show, or do you give a shit or really even like the show, but you watch it anyway, just be like, all right, well, they like it, so I'm watching this.
No, because I think we had something like that come up one time. I don't remember what the fuck it was. It was some Netflix reality love show. Love is Blind, I think,
Probably.
was the one.
Oh, God, yep. I know.
And
Yep.
I was like, do you want to watch One Piece, the live action? And I said, I actually think you might enjoy it. If you don't, we don't have to watch it. It's fine. She did. And then we finished it, and then she's like, well, I want to watch this. I was like, no.
Oh, Neil, you refused to watch it?
Yeah, because I was like, you
Neil.
can pick. Well, hold on. I was like,
hold on, Neil. You gotta watch this.
No,
even I have to. I've had to watch it.
no, because I was not making her. I am like, if you don't want to watch this, I am not gonna make you watch it.
Oh yeah.
But I think it was like that was what she was thinking is, well, you made me watch this. Now you have to watch this. I was like, no. I wanted you to watch this. You agreed to watch it with me because you agreed that you thought that it would be interesting. If you didn't, you should have just said,
Neil,
no.
you were refused. And so when the shit came back, he's like, Neil, all right, you suggested this. I thought it might look interesting. I took a chance. And she was like, hey, here's something. I like it. You might be interested. You were like, no. You just said no. No.
I was like, this doesn't look interesting though.
Neil, you gotta hold on. Trust me, Neil, trust me. Hold on. Do you know how long, dude? It starts with a little bit. All right, you got to give it like 15, 20 minutes at a time,
Okay,
and
but
it's like beer.
I
get
did it.
used to it.
No, I did it when I was married.
Okay.
But like this was not one of those situations.
Okay.
Like I'm done with the like, hey, if you don't want to do something, just don't fucking do it. And I'm really not going to have a problem with it. If you don't want to watch AEW Pro Wrestling with me every Wednesdays, I understand it. You don't have to go do this. I'd rather you tell me that than to do it and be like, well, now you owe me a favor. Because that's bullshit.
It's not that you owe you
bullshit.
a favor.
No,
But-
I get what you mean, but just we wasted each other's time, because if you didn't want to watch One Piece and you wanted to watch this, I could have just sat up my laptop, done something, whatever. I could have watched I could have been right there next to you, and you could be watching this Love Is Blind shit on Netflix, and we could
But
have
no,
been
but
good.
see that ruins though because you need to watch it with them.
Why?
Okay, Neil, here you have to take my approach
Okay.
because what I will do, I will watch this and I will make fun of the show constantly. I will rip. Hold on. Do you know how many shows I have ruined for Sandy? A, because I'll figure out what's going to happen and I'll call it 4 episodes out. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. This is what, and every time she's like, fuck.
Well, then she needs to quit letting you watch shows with her.
Hey, but see, that's why.
Because if I did that, I would think that I would be called out. But
Sandy has called me out on a few shows.
Yeah.
Because I was watching, I was like, I think it was, I can't remember what it was. I think it was something about a mansion and people having a camp or something like that. These two on the show.
What kind of camp? We talking
like either you made it into the mansion or you got sit down to like a camp where you had to do certain tasks and concentrate and I'm just but no, like they were like literally just like camping out. They didn't have shower, all sorts of shit. They were like roughing it. But these two were kind of like not hooking up, but they were really close. One of them volunteered for the other, and dude was like, "Okay, yeah, you go." And I was like, "Watch, she's gonna get so pissed." And I was like, "She's gonna do the classic. He didn't even fight for me." So, and I said it just like that, and I was like, and I kept saying it to Sandy. She was like, "All right, stop." Not even 10 minutes later, she's down at the camp. She's sitting there complaining. And she was like, I suggested that I do it. And he just agreed. And he didn't even fight for me. And I was like, yes.
Wait. Was that the black woman that had the short, like, gold hair?
Oh, no. It was a white. So
I saw one like that where she was like, you know what? Listen, this just isn't working for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think, respectively, that we're done. And the dude goes, I mean, I just got to respect your decision. Well, I think he said that and then took a sip, but then she was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. You're not even gonna try to fight for me. You're not even gonna try to fight for me.
No. It's the half cry, the high pitched.
Oh no,
I can't understand why he just agreed with the thing that I suggested. And
because you're acting like you're acting right now.
Oh, I love these because I figured out the behavior of like most of the basically a lot of the I don't know why women in this show have the same similar patterns. And so like there's another, you know how there's always those the rich white lady housing shows where they sell the houses and all that. Oh, they're fucking everywhere. And I started noticing every single one of them, doesn't matter if they're LA, New York, whatever, greets everybody the same way. And it's all that high pitch, that super high pitch. Hi. Every time you go to, oh, hey, hi. It's everywhere. Every time. And I was like, ugh.
If I had a realtor that do it again.
Oh, hi.
No. I want somebody else.
Every single one of them. Every single one. And ever since I said it to Sandy, that's all she hears now. Every show. And she won't even let me watch it with her anymore. That's how you get out of having to watch the shows. You ruin the shows for them.
Or you could just try my approach of like, listen.
But see, how else would I get laughs out of this? I get good. I learn. I make fun of people. I can't not make fun of shit.
Because if then they're going to watch, she could do the same thing to you.
She can try.
She could try.
Yeah. Oh, but see, here's the thing. I got a lot of the shows I watch way too dark for her.
But then there's stuff that she likes. It's just I'm saying I know what I'm not gonna like. Like when I get to a certain point of a trailer or something, I'm not gonna like this. Well, how do you know? I know. Like I know what I like on my sandwich. I know what I like in my shows. And nothing in this trailer is showing me.
So you didn't even like Love Is Blind, Neal? What about the wrap-up show? What about they come back? The wrap-up show when they got the couples that got married. We see where they are. We see other people who broke up in the pods.
No, because see, I did this with 60 Day or 90 Day.
Okay.
It was the train wreck at first of it just going. They're doing what? Oh, I gotta watch this. And then they did the other way. Where the Americans go to wherever, And then I'm just kind of like, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because like you want to see the train wreck, but you don't want to just sit there and stare at the train. Like after
don't
it's wrecked, you're kind of like, okay.
Oh no, man. I kind of like it sometimes. I like watching the aftermath because even the aftermath, good shit comes out of it. We watch our good friend L got me on 90 Day Paradise, and to watch this dude basically knocks this woman up, isn't doing
I thought
shit.
You said he knocked this woman out.
No, no, no. Knocks her
I'll
up.
watch that one.
She comes. Oh, you saw that one with us?
No, I'm saying it. Yeah, dude just teed off.
Yeah,
like
she came swinging, and so he slipped. He stepped back, made her miss, and then came right back in. It was crazy, but
should have realized he played a lot of Street Fighter 2 as a kid growing up. He hit her with that ball rock, just pow.
Oh my god.
Don't do that. Don't.
She gets it. So she goes down there, basically has like a week-long affair with this dude, goes back to the States, and has a baby, and then comes back, and she's trying to get this dude to do all this stuff, and he's like, yeah, I'm kind of not interested because we already had sex, and yeah, I've been dating other people, and what's even greater, has a dinner with this dude's mom, puts all this dude's business out in front of his mom, and his mom's just like, I ain't raised you like this, like on camera, just immediately like throws this dude under the bus. I was like, dude, it was bad. Even better, same one. Big boy. I'm talking 3 bills, like maybe 5, 10, 3 bills plus on there. Happened to meet these two Mexican girls down on vacation. They have a threesome. Dude goes, yes, yeah. And the 2 Mexican girls were in a relationship together. They have a threesome with the dude. Dude goes back to the States. One spoke English, one didn't. All right, so the guy is talking English with the girl who spoke English. This one girl wanted to marry him, go to the States, and then figure out how to bring her girlfriend back to the States, but didn't tell the girlfriend of the plan. And then yeah, dude.
So she wanted to be married to the dude from here, but then bring her girlfriend, and they just had like a throuple.
That's what the plan was. But at no point included the girlfriend. Because how the fuck you gonna bring your girlfriend back? On what visa? You're not related to her.
True, but if I'm trying to think this through, if the woman was like, "Listen, I love you, but I want her too, but we can mix it all in."
But met this dude on vacation.
Yeah,
been with old girl 8 years, and then wants to go. Yeah,
trust me, I see the writing on the wall. She's just trying to get that green card and come over here and leave him. But
dude's friend goes down there. Dude gets cold feet, has to blow up old girl's spot in front of her girlfriend. Be like, yeah, he said you wanted to bring him back to the States. He didn't. He felt uncomfortable, didn't, and just left her there. So they flew out to like some vacation to meet up with him. Dude just didn't show up, and his friend and his wife showed up and had to tell her.
God damn.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I watched plenty of
the
it.
Learning Channel never ceases to teach you things, Neal.
It teaches you what you shouldn't be fucking not doing.
That's what dude.
The one that gets the one that I was like, okay, this is scrambling my brains. It was the white woman from I think Florida who went to India to be with the Indian dude, and she was older than his mother.
Oh yes.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. A woman who was born after this other woman who then grew up to then have a kid is now
Dude, I just want to know, when did, of all things, a channel called the Learning Channel shift into human train wrecks?
It was Honey Boo Boo, wasn't it?
That's Toddlers and Tiaras.
Oh,
that was the name of the show. It was they found Honey Boo Boo off Toddlers and Tiaras off the fucking the little kid pageant shows. It's crazy because I remember that show. I could only watch it for like 15, 20 minutes at a time because I was just like, it was such a train wreck of a show.
Is that the same channel that does the 1,000-Pound Sisters?
Yes.
Man, when that
all this craziness, like My Strange Addiction, all this, the Learning Channel, like I don't understand how it's the fucking Learning Channel. That should tell you all you know about the U.S. These shows are on a show dedicated to teaching people.
If it was mixed
on
in,
network.
if it was like mixed in, like reporters and all the other stuff to mix in like, hey,
Here's
don't
a
do this
science
shit.
show.
Yeah. But then you get Neil deGrasse Tyson and whoever the fuck ever on it, Bill Nye. Let's do something that sells. Man, you got that 1,000-pound sisters, the bigger of the two.
Mm-hmm.
There was one scene when she was sitting in the back of the van and that dude in the front hit them brakes and she slid forward and hit both of them. I watched that like, hey, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They talking about what else? Going and getting some food. And she hit, how do you hit both front seats? Like, she flew forward and you see both them go. All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining us this week on the Neal Podcast. Tune in next week. We're gonna send in some applications. We're gonna send some applications into 90 Day and pop that balloon. All right, thank you. Have a
Peace.